firstly, I'll get you to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your business.
Yeah, sure. I'm Kieran from Tabletop Warfare. We sell and run events for a lot of the popular trading card games, tabletop war games, and board games.
Awesome. So how's business been going since all of this has happened with the COVID government shutdowns?
It's been all right. We've got a very tight-knit community of players and collectors who have basically still been coming in and for their weekly fix, getting their games and stuff. So we've been doing all right, doing enough to keep the doors open and keep our community ticking over.
I would imagine it would be getting a little bit busier given everybody's at home and they're wanting to play board games and things like that. Have you had trouble trying to get certain board games because everybody is thinking, oh, I need to play this one now?
That's definitely true. There are some games that are more popular than others and they have been difficult to get a hold of. There has been an uptick in your tabletop war games. People are coming in, buying their start collecting boxes and their expansions and stuff like that to take home, build and paint so that they're ready for when we can start playing events again. They can be ready to come in and just hit the table running.
Yeah, so that would obviously affect you because previously you would have been able to do games in store where you'd have games running and people could come in and join in. How's that going for you now?
So we've been 6 weeks without running any events. I think it's 6 or 7 weeks now without running events, and that is a big part of my portion of the business because I'm the events host. So I've basically just fallen back on being a retail sort of salesperson now at the moment. The most recent announcement by the government was really good news for us because we're considered to be indoor recreational. So we're actually looking at getting our events going again within the restrictions that the government's mandated. You know, you're a certain number of people per room and certain capacity for the venue itself. So things are looking up.
Yeah, I can imagine in the very beginning people were scared and obviously needed to get things delivered to their home, and now that it's died down a little bit, that people are coming in a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are at risk, you know, people who have existing health conditions and stuff like that who really did not want to leave their homes at all. Like even when we had our in-store capacity restricted, because at one point in time we restricted down to having only 4 people in store at a time just to make sure that everybody was safe. We were still doing a lot of home deliveries to people who were very concerned about their health, you know, whether it was lung conditions and stuff like that, you know, just I think it was a really good thing for us to do for the community and we were ready to do it. So
that's awesome that you guys were able to offer that. That's really, really good. And who do you normally recommend as your favourite store in business in Gawler? Who's your go-to?
We're very community driven, and I think one of our favourite places in Gawler, who are also very community driven, Poetic Justice Cafe. Before we moved venues, because we used to be down on Julian Terrace, we were there every other day for lunch, for dinner.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope business continues to improve now that the restrictions have lifted.
Thank you very much.